Ta-da! Pablo, hey, for location sound on a film, what setup do you recommend for lessening the sound of heavy rain hitting outdoors? So the answer to that is hog hair or kind of air filters. So people use a mix of different stuff. But Alan Lee Williams the third, you need to go check out. He's got channel Sound Speeds. Um, and generally, what he's done, and with my interviews with Simon Hayes and people like that, seems like hog's hair or kind of these air filters are kind of the best way to absorb and kind of disperse the most amount of rain. So anything that's kind of going to break up the rain the most, I guess. I mean, I don't know if you have any other.
Rain Man on the Blimp.
And Rain Man on the Blimp, yes. So if you're talking about the actual microphone, then Rain Man. So that's kind of a cover that goes over your blimp, like your Rycott or whatever. And then what that does is just absorb the rain and kind of channel it off, as opposed to just hitting like it's hitting the mic. And then if you mean outdoors, as in just the sound of rain hitting the ground, say glass, or well, it wouldn't really work with glass, but any hard surface, then you're going to want to use this thing called hog's hair, or you're going to want to look up. A lot of people use kind of air filters because obviously they're basically just like big sponges, so they disperse the rain really well. So hopefully that answered your question. I haven't personally used it yet. There hasn't been a job where I've had enough people or anything to kind of run around and just put loads of hog's hair. But
hog's hair on car roofs.
Hog's hair on top of car roofs as well, coming straight from Rory Ray right there. So yeah. Any other questions? He just says thank you. For those of you who can't see the chat. So yes, this really is live Q&A. Well, I will literally try and answer anything and see what happens. So any other questions? Pablo, you're like probably the only one on. So let's make it all about you, my man. And then you can get loads of value out of this, and then I'll delete this video and no one will ever know. Yeah, you laugh, but you should answer some questions now. I'm not going to be on for that long. Not that I know everything, but at least I know something. It's half the battle, at least. So what do you think, Pablo? Huh? Pablo, have you also entered into the Ursa Straps competition? You need to do that. And hey, Merlin from Germany, I'm very close to you in Amsterdam. For indoors, what would be the setup for rain? Well, setup for rain indoors is, I guess, again, using, you mean like there's rain on the windows? You have to probably give me a bit more kind of context for that. And yeah, if you haven't entered the Ursa Straps competition, it's actually today it ends. So just look at my previous video to this. Thanks, Merlin. I'm glad my videos kind of inform in some sort of way. How can I help? Let me know. Write in the comments, and I will try and endeavor to answer. This video is not going to stay up. It's just going to be there. Yes, recording next to walls where rain is hitting it. So again, you want to use some sort of hog's hair. If you look up air, if you look up even probably sponges, it's just any way you can disperse the rain as much as possible. Even if you get the grips to flag off a wall, then obviously the rain doesn't hit the wall because the flag is in front of the wall. So it's just that kind of stuff, really. But you don't want to hear it at all, or make it easier to take it and post. Yeah, it's all about minimizing that noise, and how you're going to minimize it is having a surface with lots of holes in it, and that will obviously, when the rain hits, it doesn't bounce straight off. It diverts, and that will always make sound quieter if it's like refracting as opposed to purely smacking on something. Merlin, huh?
If the sparks can rig a net a little bit away from a skylight.
Or a net. Yeah, net away from a skylight. Then that is a very good option as well, because then it's still letting the light in, and they can up the intensity. Yeah, you still won't get the rain, especially if they do it in angle. Again, that's probably very key because then the rain actually runs off as opposed to just sitting there. It builds up and then drops straight through. Hey, Alejandro, how's it going? Merlin, I'm currently looking for an IFB solution. Have you used the Sennheiser G3 system for that? I am using the Sennheiser G3 IEM right now for Rory, my boom op, and it works really well. The G3 system is just the most simple plug and play thing. I love that it's dual battery. I love that it lasts all day long. There's no messing around. There's just the toggle. It's super easy. The only thing I would change possibly on the other end, and I think I'm going to sell my Lectrosonics IFB package, because if I get a G3 but I get the transmitter to be with a mod for an SMA and antenna connector, then I'm basically just going to be able to get more range out of my antennas and my IFBs as well. But yeah, highly recommend the G3s. The G3 range is just really useful to have. Probably every single sound have maybe 1-2 G3s, because the price point is amazing considering how like flexible they are. So yeah, Alejandro, by the way, Viviana straps are finally here. They finally are. I didn't see their Gotham Sounds video for them, but again, I've used them personally, so it's yeah, I still feel very conflicted again thing with the straps, like, but it's still, yeah, Viviana straps, they're still very high quality. They're still doing their thing. More props to them. Sorry, I froze. And yeah, I mean, I hope they continue to innovate and succeed, just like when Ursa straps first came out as well. So maybe we'll see other product lines from them as well. But if you like Ursa straps, then of course you can join the competition. You only have less than 24 hours left as well. So look at the previous video for that. But yeah, Viviana straps are definitely here. They're definitely here to stay. They're obviously from the guys that are doing lots of reality TV and kind of big rigs over in Italy, which is really cool. So, and I always think that like the more kind of competition, the better. It was just in that instance for me when they sent me it, and it was so similar. I was just finding it a bit hard to kind of at least honestly like portray that I was like unbiased, because obviously if for instance, if someone gave you a Duracell battery and then they gave you an Energizer battery, you're going to be like, oh, the Energizer battery, yeah, it's so different. Look at the form factor. Oh no, the form factor is the same. Oh, look at the life of the battery. Yeah, the life of the battery is pretty much the same. It doesn't mean that there should only be Duracell, and Sennheiser still has a place. But it's yeah, it's just one of those things. So there we go. So actually, maybe I'll keep this video up and just edit it later, because we've gone on for kind of 12 minutes. So hope you got the value out of that, and I will see you later.